Well, good morning, or good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, late night, whatever it may be. Anyway, I'm off today. It's Monday, and I'm doing a video, and I wanted to do this earlier in the week. Let me see if I can move the camera around. It's a little funny angle here, but I was going to do this, but it was a busy weekend with the pool, the yard. My daughter had two soccer games on Saturday, so I didn't get it. And not only that, the real main reason is because it's hot, and I was going to do this last night in the shed, but the shed last night was too hot. It wasn't bad this morning. When I went out to the shed, it was around 70-ish or whatever, but I decided to just do it in here. It's a little cooler in the house. But anyway, so I was called out by my friend Mark in Rhode Island for this 6 questions thing, which I think came from Padre Piper. I think that's where it originates. I could be wrong on there. I'll have to double check later. But so there's 6 questions because it's the 6th month of the year. I think I was supposed to get this out yesterday, which is a very special day for me because it's the day I graduated high school, D-Day, got my first tattoo, second tattoo. There was other reasons too, but I won't get into that. But anyway, so the 6 questions are this. Name a blend that was so hard. I'm reading off the thing here, so you'll have to excuse me if it looks weird. Name a blend that was horrible. You'll never smoke it again. Now, the only thing that's been horrible, and I've mentioned this a million times on the channel, you guys know that watch my channel, is GLP's, well, Cumberland. This right here. Why? I can't say. I was very disappointed in this. Now, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to give it another go, but I don't have high hopes. So I got 2 more tries with this. So I'm going to do it again as it is, and then I'm going to just mix it with something else and see if I like it that way. And if that doesn't help, then I'm truly going to give up on this one. So this has been the worst blend I've ever had. I mean, it's tolerable. It's just something. It was a very, and because my hometown is Cumberland, Rhode Island, and you know, I know it's named for Cumberland and Kentucky and everything, but I got excited about this, and it was a letdown. I was a little disappointed in this. So that is my awful blend. The other question is, name 2 blends you'd be okay with if they're the only blends you could smoke this point forward, forever. If these are the only 2 blends I could have, well, this one, Gentleman Caller by Cornell and Deal, is by far one of my favorites. It was a surprise when I smoked it I think last fall. Might have been before that, actually. It might have been August or September. And this surprised me. The Dare Tongue in this, I really like it. I don't know why, but it's just an interesting blend. But yes, this is good because I could mix things up with this. Like I could, the main blend, well, I'll show you my main blend. This, no surprise here, is Virginia Cream by GLP's, which is funny because I got my favorite and the least favorite right here, all in the same family. This is my favorite. This I could smoke every day till the end of time. But if I wanted to mix it up, I could just switch to Gentleman Caller, which is a fine blend. I like that. But going forward, name 3 blends that you never had or you haven't been able to get, or they're not available anymore. This for me, because I'm such a rookie, is kind of it's a hard question for me because it's the only one that pops up for me is Esoterica from Pembroke. I can't get my hands on. I got excited today because I was looking around and I thought Smoking Pipes had it, but nope, they don't have it. So that seems to be the interesting blend that I would like to try. I can't think of anything because I'm so new at this. I don't know the ye old pipe smoking tobacco blends that I never got to smoke. So I've missed out on a lot of good ones, I'm sure. And you know, every now and then, my good friend Redcoats Renaissance, as I like to say, Lester, Dr. Lester, he mentions and references older blends that are interesting or whatnot. So I haven't really jumped into that of, you know, trying to hunt down old blends that are not available anymore. And maybe I might do that at some point. It's not my thing to do right now. So, all right, let's see. Name 4 pipe smokers, dead or alive, that you'd want to have a pipe with. Well, my first one is Christopher. I got an interesting blend of characters that would make an interesting. I don't know if we would talk, because when you smoke pipes, we really don't talk. We kind of puff, nod, kind of, contemplate and think about things and enjoy the silence. But if there was a conversation with these people, I think it'd be pretty interesting. So Christopher Morley, as you know, I like Christopher Morley. Most of us pipe smokers, we always kind of, I think when you start out as a pipe smoker and you're all excited and you find out Christopher Morley was a pipe smoker and he has a lot of references, we kind of pick up the book, Parnassus on Wheels, or, and read all that stuff and kind of fall in love with the characters. It's one of my favorite books. The Haunted Bookshop. It's one of my favorite books. The characters I love. Yeah, I think we all kind of gravitate to Christopher Morley. I think it'd be interesting because he lived in... Now, these people are all dead, but they lived in interesting times, to say the least, and to bring them back in today's world would be interesting to see. The next one is John Paul Sartre. I screwed his name up. I always do. Of course, he's a philosopher. He used to battle it out with another Albert Camus, who, with the absurdity and the existentialism. I think that would be an interesting conversation to have with him, and even Christopher Morley there. The next one, which I think would throw a wrench in both of them, especially Sartre, I can never say it, is Sitting Bull. I think it would be interesting to have a Native American sitting there amongst these two thinkers, and that would be kind of interesting. And then, of course, Greta Garbo, who's an interesting character, interesting actress. I think she would spice up the party a bit, and that would be fun to see. Just to see the reaction of Sitting Bull. Christopher Morley would probably adore her, so I don't think that would be a problem. But it'd be interesting to see where that conversation would go, especially in today's day and age with all that's going on, the craziness that I can't figure out. It would be a fun conversation. All right, so the next one is named 5 YouTube presenters you'd recommend to a newbie. Well, first and foremost, you got to go to the two godfathers of the YTPC, which is Matches 860. Sadly, John passed away, but I used to watch his videos and stuff, and it was a good place to go, and it's a great place to start. The next one, which last week I was completely surprised and excited to see, was Mutton Chop Piper is back. Limited at the moment, because he's got other things going on. His life has settled down a bit, so now he can do some videos and stuff, and I'm very excited about that, because he's where I learned a lot of things. I recommend go watch all his videos. Seems like an awesome guy, and he teaches you quite a bit. And you know what? I need to go back and watch those videos, because especially when it comes to I want to say my breathing. I got to work on my breathing technique and my packing. I've struggled with that, but I think mostly it's those 6mm filters. They just don't do it for me. But anyway, that's a conversation for another day. The next I would say is my buddy Redcoats Renaissance, Dr. Lester. Again, his tobacco reviews are pretty cool, and I don't know, you just got to check him out. You learn a lot from him. I've learned a lot from him. And my other friend, Jeffrey Alton Carter, a.k.a. the Renaissance Piper, he takes a scientific approach to it when he does his reviews. I find that fascinating. See, I like different people going about the same thing in a different way and kind of giving their opinion about it. I don't know. But anyway, so that's one to check out. And TheSpurgeonPiperr is another one. Great reviews. He talks about the tobacco more. And definitely check him out. All right, so now I got to call out 6 YouTubers in the YTPC to give their 6 questions. So I'm going to go with the Renaissance Piper, Jeffrey Alton Carter. You're on the list here, so give us your 6 answers here. And, of course, who else do I got? Redcoats Renaissance, my buddy, Dr. Lester, of course. TheSpurgeonPiperr, if he happens to check this out. And then another good channel where you can learn things. I didn't put him in that because he's been doing stuff with his band. But is there in Tobac again, one of my favorite channels. Go check that out. And then Extra Pint Podcast is another channel you guys should check out. and I'm putting him on call too. So they're in Tobac again. TheSpurgeonPiperr, Extra Pint podcast, and Renaissance Piper and Redcoats Renaissance, and last Newton Piper. If he checks this out, he's got to give his 6 answers if he can. I hope he doesn't mind. I know he posted a video the other day. I think it was Sunday he posted a video, or Saturday. But definitely check all those channels out. I'll link things below so you guys can check them out. And, of course, I'll list the questions so you have them. Anyway, it's getting warm in here. I'm going to end this video here. Probably go jump in the pool now because it's getting hot. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.